Hola mi amigos, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is all about how do you pack when traveling, and it will benefit both work and travel participants and persons who are traveling to visit. When traveling, you have different types of luggages that you can travel with. You have your carry-on luggage, your personal item, and your check-on luggage. Your carry-on luggage is the luggage that you bring on the plane with you. You also bring your personal item. The check-on luggage is the one that you leave with the customer service agent. So your carry-on is the smaller one that you put in the overhead bin when you go on the plane, and your check-on luggage is the bigger ones that you leave with the customer service agent. When traveling, you should not travel with a large quantities of liquid and powdery substance inside of your carry-on. If you travel with a large quantity of liquid and powdery substance in your carry-on, they will take it from you when you are going through security. These items should go inside of your check-on luggage. These sizes are the perfect examples of the size that you can put inside of your carry-on or your personal item. These quantities are perfect examples of quantities. So, if you are traveling with any alcohol like Royal Neville, Appleton, white rum, put it inside of your check-on luggage. If you are traveling with any seasoning like curry, Maggi, Easy Spice, put it inside of your check-on luggage. If you are traveling with colognes, large quantities of colognes, large quantities of perfumes, put it inside of your check-on luggage, because if you put it inside of your personal item or your carry-on that is going to go on the plane with you, when you are going through security, they will take it from you and put it in the trash. Put it in the trash. Put it in the trash. I will give you guys an idea how I will pack my carry-on, my personal item, and also my checked on luggage. When traveling, you don't need to travel with two checked on luggage when you are going up. You don't need to go up with two checked on luggage unless you are going to put one in another. This is an idea how I pack my luggages when traveling. It is not the neatest, but as I mentioned, I am just giving you an idea or an understanding of how to pack when traveling. As you can see, I have a jacket on top of my personal item. This means when traveling, you should have easy access to a jacket or sweater in case you got cold, even if you are not going to a cold state, because the airport that you are transiting through or traveling through might be cold. Also, if you are on medication or you have any underlying illnesses like asthma, put your asthma pump inside of your personal item or your medications inside of your personal items. Also put your charger, headphones, and if you are traveling with snacks, you can put some of your snacks inside of your personal item. Usually I put some of my clothing inside of my carry-on, and it's actually a good idea because last year my checked luggage got lost in transit. However, it was delivered 2 days later to me, but due to the fact that I already had clothing in my carry-on, it wasn't a problem. I don't really travel with a lot of footwear when going up, just one shoes, black shoes that is multi-purpose, slippers and a Crocs. But if you're a female, you can travel with little more footwear. When I reach up, I purchase my shoes to go out in. Yes, ensure you travel with your vitamins and cold medicines. Put that inside of your checked on luggage. Yes, also if you are traveling with a lot of KFC and snacks, all of it might not hold in your carry-on, so you can also put some of that inside of your check luggage. Yes, check every emails from your employer so you don't miss any valuable information, because most times employer will reach out to you and give you an idea what you should bring and what they will provide. My employer provide bedding and kitchen utensils, so I don't have to bring those types of items. As much as my employer provide towels and rags, I am not leaving my national rag. Also, I always try to bring excess amount of underwear, because when you can repeat a shirt and a pants, you cannot repeat underwear. Yes. And I also bring a lot of socks, because if you don't change your socks, the room will smell. Yes. When I'm going up, I mostly bring a lot of old clothing with me. Most of my new clothing, I leave that in Jamaica, because if you are all about working on the program, you won't have time to wear a lot of your new clothing. So you don't need to travel with most of your new stuff. Bring a lot of old clothing. And what I do when I'm coming back home, I throw away most of my old clothing and restock on some newer clothing. And pack based on the climate that you are going in. So for the persons going to some cold states like Alaska, ensure that you bring a lot of sweater and jackets. Remember, when going up, you should not pack heavy, you should pack light. Worry about the heavy packing when coming back home. Even if you bring a lot of new clothing with the idea that you are going to go out often and have fun, you won't wear most of your new clothing that you bring. You will go and purchase new clothing, because remember, when you are in America, it's a different cultural atmosphere. So you will go and purchase clothing to match the American atmosphere. And this is for the females. Remember to bring your essentials, right? You know what essentials females need. Bring your personal essentials. Remember, if you are traveling with any liquid, powdery substance, gel-like substance, it's best to put it inside of a Ziploc bag, especially if you are placing it in your carry-on. And remember, excess liquid, gel-like substance, and powdery substance should go inside of your check luggage. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment, whether you are leaving a statement or asking questions, because I will be going through everyone comment and responding. So if you ask questions in the comment section, I am going to respond to you. Adios.
Thanks for watching.